What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Ant, and I have the lovely
Julie.
So this video is a little different, as you guys can see. We're a little bit down and out, simply because the COVID got us. COVID finally caught up to us. So yeah, we've been quarantining. They told us the 24th, Christmas Eve, that we had COVID, and since then, my mom, she got COVID, sister got COVID, and the only difference is we are having symptoms. So a lot of people aren't having symptoms. We're having some crazy, flu-like symptoms because it's a strand of the flu. I've been in bed for 2 days straight, literally 2 days straight. Baby's pregnant, so she's going through it right now. I've been running fevers on and off, and this stuff is real. It's real, and I will have to say that before, when all this started, I was the one saying, like, this is crazy, but when it hits you, it's like, wow, it's an eye-opener for a lot of people, so definitely eye-opener. And I gotta start listening to baby more, because she's like, sanitize, wear your mask, sanitize, wear your mask. So I guess I should have listened. How are you feeling, though, babe?
I feel good.
She's tired. So last night, the
Oh,
funniest...
yeah. I went to sleep at 6 o'clock last night.
So last night, we were in bed all day, right? So we went to bed at 6 o'clock. I woke up at 9 p.m. thinking it was a new day.
He asked me 3 times.
3 times.
Is it a new day?
That's like a kid. I said, babe, it's a new day. She's like, no, it's 9 o'clock. I said, no, it's not.
He didn't believe me. He had to grab his phone.
I picked my phone up and checked 9 o'clock. Then we went back to sleep. I woke up around 11 again. Babe, it's a new day. It's not a new day, babe. It's not. It's 11 o'clock. So we slept about 14 hours yesterday.
Yeah.
14 hours. We're in bed.
That's what they tell you to do, though, too. So to make sure you're, sleeping.
Yep. So what our doctor told us to do is hydrate, sleep. Vitamins help. Like I said, our fever is, on and off.
Yeah, so you have the fever.
Yeah, I have the fever. She doesn't.
No, I don't have a fever. I have a cough.
She has the cough, which is really weird. Today I lost smell. Still have a little taste, but I lost smell. Body aches. We could barely walk down the steps.
Oh, yeah. It's so crazy.
Yeah.
I forgot about the body aches.
So we could barely walk down the steps. It was crazy because...
My body doesn't hurt as bad today, though.
Yeah, it's way better today. But yesterday, it was bad.
I felt like I had sandbags on my legs.
Yeah. It took us about 5 minutes to get up the steps because we were just hurting. But yeah, that's the stuff that was told for us to do, just to stay hydrated, not move too much. I guess they told me that the fever comes and goes. It's weird that I'm having a fever. She doesn't have the fever. But other than that, we both had the same symptoms.
The only thing I can think of is that maybe because I've been taking prenatal vitamins for a little bit, that's been helping, to make sure I don't have a fever. But I feel hot.
Yeah.
And my cheeks are really red. They've been really red.
Yeah, that is true. So she wakes up sometimes. She's checking her temperature. She's like, oh my God, I feel so hot. So she checks it and it's normal, but she feels cold. Sometimes normally you feel cold, you have a fever, but she's not having no fever. It's body aches and just she's shaking. But other than that, we both have the same type of symptoms. It's really weird. This COVID stuff is so strange. So the 23rd, we were perfectly fine.
Yeah, it's the 23rd, we were perfectly fine. We were talking about, what we were going to do for
shopping.
The 24th. Yeah, we were feeling fine.
We were shopping, and how it all started, I started coughing. And I ain't think nothing of it. And she was like, no, babe. She's like, that's a dry cough. I'm like, babe. I'm like, no.
Yeah, he was coughing pretty bad.
So we called my doctor up. As soon as I called my doctor up, everything started to go downhill from there.
Progressively worse.
Got tested, and then I got my test results back within 9 hours. And after that, everything went downhill. We woke up the next morning, and both of us.
Yeah, so Christmas Day was the worst so far. It
so
was, so we woke up. What time did we wake up on Christmas?
Late.
Yeah.
Well, late for us, 8 o'clock.
Yeah, definitely late for us. And then we made breakfast.
Yes.
But we didn't want to.
Yeah. It took us, we contemplated making breakfast.
We tried to Grubhub, but nothing was open except for Wawa.
Yeah. And we couldn't eat Wawa for breakfast.
And there was a whole bunch of, when you try to get Grubhub, it was the delay was really long.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to deliver on Christmas.
So it took us by surprise, and we didn't get a chance to. So thank God we opened our gifts 2 days prior to Christmas. So I'm glad we made that decision, because if not, our gifts would be still sitting there. We have family and friends' gifts underneath the tray still. We can't be around anyone, obviously. Can't be around the kids. Can't be around my mom. So everybody's opening their gifts in the new year.
Yeah.
So I know there's a lot of people out there that's going through this right now, and our prayers and our thoughts and prayers are with you. It's crazy. We can't be around family. So we know a lot of people are affected by this, and it's really crazy.
Yeah, the only thing that we're thankful for
Yep.
is that we got it together.
Yep.
Because I know like a couple people, they got it, and then like 2 days or weeks later that the other person got it. So
we are definitely grateful for that. And another thing is we're grateful that we're out of work right now, so we're able to take care of each other within this time, within this weekend or whatever. So it's like everything happened, and we're just grateful for the way it happened. Because like she said, one of us could have got it, then a few weeks later, the other person would have got it. And we've been like back and forth type deal. So we're grateful
so
for that.
what we've been doing is just trying to eat soup and drink water. What's weird about it is like I don't know if I've really had the flu before, but like I know that like usually when you're sick you don't feel like eating, and like I feel like I still have my appetite.
Same. I think this is like why it's different, because like for me when I had the flu I didn't want to eat because I feel like I was throwing stuff up.
Right.
So with this, like I still can eat, which is a plus. So the only thing I'm not having is the vomit, and you know what I mean. So that's really good.
Yeah, and then I had the vomiting, but I think it was due to acid reflux from being in bed for so long.
Yeah.
And like trying to eat, you know. So.
And another thing too to be aware of, some stuff that we were actually experiencing. I don't know if it's part of the COVID thing. It's like staring in space, like blacking out a little bit. I was a little nervous because we both were doing it, and I caught baby doing it. She was looking out the window, and I thought she was waiting for Santa. I was like, maybe she's waiting for Santa. Like, I don't know. But I think that was part of it. Like, maybe, like, you're just so drained and so out of it, you can't focus.
Yeah.
Like, your mental is, like whatever.
Yeah, and then another thing is, like, this just might be our symptom, or my symptom, is that my lungs, like, they hurt, but, like, they don't feel like heavy. Like when you got a cold, they don't, like when I'm coughing, I hear this stuff like breaking up. It's not like it's like so congested in there.
Yeah. And we're not experiencing like the shortness of breath, but we will say that we are fatigued like easily. So going up the steps, we gotta take our time, because when we get to the top of the steps, like mind you, we both are like in shape. You know what I mean? Even with her being pregnant, she works out from time to time. And like going up the steps, I'm looking at her like, oh my God. Like I felt like I just did a marathon.
I felt like Bambi. Like, I felt like a deer trying to walk for the first time.
It hurts. Yeah, so when she normally gets in front of me when she goes up the steps, and I'm, like, trying to, like, push her up. And as I'm pushing her up, I'm trying to lean against her so I can get myself up. So it's like
It's pretty funny.
It's like a buddy system. But like I said, our thoughts and prayer goes out to everybody that's going through this. The people that's not experiencing any symptoms, be grateful for that. With us, we're grateful too that it's not worse. We could be in the hospital, but we're not. So we're grateful for that as well. Other
this
than
is
that,
day 3.
Day 3. Day 3, we're going to keep you guys posted along this. Let you know if, we're getting better or whatever. And we're going to keep you guys in our thoughts and prayers. And feel free to comment.
Yeah. Make sure, like, Anthony and I were talking yesterday, like, when this is over with, we were wearing our mask everywhere.
Yes.
Like, no joke.
We took a lot of things for granted. I did. I'm going to be honest with you, even with work, I took a lot of things for granted. There's times that I forgot to put my mask on, even around my coworkers. You think because you're with your coworkers, it's fine. It's not fine, guys. You got to take your stuff serious.
Yeah, because, like, the day 23, we were feeling fine. Like, all right, we might have had it then. And then, like, day 24 is when our symptoms started. So it was like, we could have had it on the 23rd. We were feeling fine. We were going out, and it's like, you just don't know if you have it right away. So just to make sure that you're wearing your mask and washing your hands and doing all that stuff as a precaution.
And always keep in mind that just because you're not displaying any symptoms, that does not mean you can just freely walk around people, because what you pass on to somebody else, they're going to experience it differently. Like with us, we probably around somebody who said, like, you know what, I have it, but I'm not displaying anything. Now, we're getting hit with the downpour of it.
Right, and if you don't care, that's fine, but just kind of respect other people with it. Like when you're in the store and stuff, they tell you stay back 6 feet, stay back 6 feet.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Just be cognizant of that. I think everybody's been kind of affected or have a family member that's been affected at this time, since it's been so crazy. But like they put these precautions out there for a reason, and it's like I would never want to feel like this again, and especially like during the holidays.
Yeah, I'm telling you, this stuff will put you on your ass. Bed rest. I'm telling you, we've been in this bed for going on 3 days straight now. We have no energy to do anything else. And another thing too is people that are being affected by this, they don't have, the income to support themselves. They don't have the food and their shelves to, so they can nourish themselves. It's not, it's not right, because people they can't live. you know, we're grateful enough that we can actually do like Grubhub for groceries, or if we don't have anything, we have stuff in the counter, we have everything stocked.
Yeah.
We're grateful for that, you know.
Yeah. The only thing that I would say is that for like Christmas Eve and like, you know, we had plans to do stuff with Anthony's mom and stuff like that we didn't get to do. So and it was Anthony and I's first Christmas.
Yeah.
Being married and stuff. So that definitely stinked, but it could have been worse.
Could have been worse.
Stunk or stink.
I think that could have stunk. That could have stunk. I don't know how to pronounce that word.
It stunk.
But like I said, man, this is definitely real. But we're gonna keep you guys in our prayers, and we'll keep you posted. This is day 3 of the quarantine,
Day 3.
Right now, from 1 to 10, how we feeling? 10 being the best, 1 being the worst. I'm like a solid 3 or 4.
No, it's the same thing.
Yeah, solid 3 or 4. Energy level, we don't have any energy. We're just laying in bed. But it's not much we can do. It's just rest.
Laying in bed, drinking water, and eating soup.
And just acting crazy.
Just having random conversations. But we haven't really even been talking that much either, just because we've just been kind of out of it.
We don't have energy to talk that much. So this is the most energy we exerted by talking to these guys. But love you guys, and be sure to subscribe. If you guys have any questions, be sure to drop them below, and we'll be reaching out to you. All right? Y'all be easy. I ain't gonna throw a peace sign up because my hand is stuck.
And you don't have enough breath.
I ain't got enough breath. So I love y'all.
Bye.
Bye.